The Fargo Five. I'm Conrad Fargo. We are moving on to Fargo Fresh. We're here with Mindy Heitkamp, the interim director for the Fargo Moorhead Symphony Orchestra. Hello, Mindy.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Almost lunchtime. I'm hungry. I got the rumble in my belly. I'm very hungry. We are going to talk all things fresh. So this is the segment where we talk about things that are a little bit more new, a little bit fresh, not the same old, same old. What I like to do with this segment sometimes is go to YouTube and ask YouTube what I should talk about. So YouTube, on their back end, when you produce videos, they give you access to their research part. And so you can type in a word and they'll tell you what people are typing in, like the whole thing that people are typing in and searching for with that word in it, and they're not finding what they want and they're leaving. So we can know what YouTube wants us to know and talk about. And so that's fresh and exciting. And,
For sure.
and maybe we can work the algorithm a little bit and get lots of views on this one by literally just asking YouTube what the title of the video should be. So usually when I have guests in, I just type in a word related to, what they're from or what they're doing. I have a hard time getting one that says high, they rank them as high, medium, and low. I have a hard time finding the ones that are high. Usually everything is kind of saturated as far as the topics go. What's interesting about Orchestra is they had 3 full pages of high search where people are searching for things related to orchestra and finding nothing. And so what that means is probably every title that I put in for these videos is going to have the word orchestra in them, so that people find us and watch us. So are you excited for that? Are you excited for that? Do you see? Can your director mind see the marketing angle that I'm working at here?
Value added, yes.
And so what they want us to talk about. So this is, now I just grabbed like four of them, but there was like a dozen that are like this. The first one is Trans-Siberian Orchestra Christmas. That's number 1. Number 2 missing, Trans-Siberian Orchestra. Number 3, Carols of the Bells, Trans-Siberian Orchestra. Number 4, Trans-Siberian Orchestra, Carol of the Bells. On and on and on and on and on. People are really, really, really interested in the Trans-Siberian Orchestra. Why do you think that is? What is the deal with that?
Oh, I think you listen once and you're hooked, right?
Yeah. Well, what is it that's special about the Trans-Siberian Orchestra? I don't even know. So you listen at all? I mean, other than those 2 songs, right? But it's it's got to be tangentially related, right? Are they the most famous orchestra in the world, do you suppose? Or do you guys,
I would imagine.
Do you get compared to them constantly? And
that would be an honor. Yeah.
You said that recently, we were talking a little bit off the air, that recently something in Bismarck?
Yes, we had a handful of musicians that performed with Manheim Steamroller at the Bismarck Christmas show.
And what's Manheim Steamroller?
If you haven't been to one of their Christmas shows, that's where it's at.
Okay.
Not exclusively that, but so well known for that.
Okay.
And so well put together. The same musicians, for the most part, worked with them at the Fargo show on December, I believe it was the 14th at Shields Arena too. So
they're connected to the Trans-Siberian Orchestra, or what's, or it's just Christmas?
Right.
It's related to Christmas. Okay, very, very cool.
Sorry to segue on you.
No. I think Christmas music is very popular. I think that's what it shows too. I think that's what they're famous for, is their Carol of the Bells.
Yep.
I think people think orchestra, they think Christmas music. And so your Christmas show must be very popular. You guys must have just got done with that. Must have been huge.
So we do a couple of things for Christmas. Very first, we work around post-traumatic funk. They do the Have Yourself a Funky Little Christmas every December. And that entails, like I said, a number of our musicians.
Yeah. Wow.
But then we've got an annual holiday cheese ball that we put on.
Yeah.
We team up with Milkmaids, a little tongue-in-cheek on the cheese ball there. But we have our brass ensemble performing music that all have a Christmas theme.
You guys are always doing something. Always on the move. And you're always meeting with people. So when I met you, we mentioned in the last segment, I met you at No, what
Business After Hours.
Business. I wanted to say Business and Beers. That's my networking group, and that was Business After Hours, which is similar, just a lot of drinking. Right? Those are fun. And I met you, and I was like, let's have coffee. We went and had the coffee. You brought me like this whole folder. You know, it had like a nice big chocolate bar in it, and that was awesome, and that really stuck in my mind. And then today, when you came, you're the first guest actually to bring a gift. You want to hand me that?
I do.
I said, why don't we open that on air? That's really exciting. So it came, and you can see if you're watching on the YouTube, which you should go to YouTube and type in Conrad Fargo, you'll find the show there. You're probably already watching there. If you are, subscribe. Look at this. They brought in this nice black bag. I'm going to keep this black bag and use it for something. And then we've got, oh my goodness, this is heavy. Do you hear that?
Something material in there.
Yeah, there's, oh my god. Hey, I'm not even kidding. I need more coffee cups.
All right,
I was just saying to my wife how, because we broke a couple of them. I love this size. You gave me a whole coffee cup. Look at that. Look at that. That's very cool. Thank you so very much.
You're sure welcome.
I get to keep this?
Absolutely.
This isn't just for on the show?
Do.
And
No.
there's more stuff in here as well. Oh my goodness. A pen. Who made these pens? Where'd you get these made? Sharon Aiken at Logo to Promo. That's that's not an advertisement. This is, but you should definitely be. And
Noted.
then where else do we got? Oh my goodness. There's a letter. I'm not gonna read that on the air, but it might be something private in there. But we've got, of course, a pamphlet about the 23-24 concert session, and another one of those wonderful chocolate bars. I like chocolate. So
the Symphony Bar. Think of it.
It's the Symphony Bar, and that's what really stuck in my mind too. And it's so good. You know, it's very clever marketing because I'm seeing the Symphony Bar, I'm getting it. Later, I'm eating it. I'm getting that dopamine hit.
Yeah, right.
From the chocolate, and I'm like, chocolate,
Symphony.
Yeah, right. And then before you know it, I'm dragging my daughter to the Zelda Symphony Orchestra.
Well,
so
we love that.
It's
Can't
working.
wait.
It's working. You're doing good. You guys are doing really good work there.
Thanks.
Well, that's the segment. Moving on to the next one after some music. Gonna fade back into the Zelda Wave by Marble Ponds. When we get back, we'll do Fargo favorites, so don't go nowhere.